I'm confident in Alex Cora. I'm confident in the chemistry of this ball club and what they're about. Little blip on the radar against Toronto. But listening to Trevor Story talk yesterday, he goes, hey, we can get just as hot as we were cold in that series against the Toronto Blue Jays. And I think we forget. We saw damaged goods Trevor Story in a Boston uniform last year. Okay? He could not throw from short. They had to try and move him over to second. I'm sure it affected his offense because not too long ago, you could make the argument that this was the best shortstop in the game. And I've been locked in on social media, kind of following his minor league rehab. He has been destroying the baseball, and he's made a subtle adjustment. We had him in here in 2019, and we went over at the Skybox. He took us through what he tries to do at the plate, and I've noticed he's changed it up a little bit. So I want to dive in on his rehab because he has killed it. Let's get into it real quick. So you're looking at this grainy minor league video, and he is just torching it, okay? He hit 300 with 4 homers, 9 RBIs, and an OPS north of 1,000. So he's ready to go. I want to see him play shortstop, go in the hole, and make a throw to first, and then I'm totally in. But take a look at this. This is the other night in the minor leagues. Run that back for me real quick. And I want you to get it all the way. Run it.
Ooh, I see it, I think.
Pause. I'm going to take you back to 2019 in a second and show you a little different load to what Trevor Story used to do in a Rockies uniform, and then flash back to his last homer last year against Dane Dunning in Fenway. He never toe tapped. He was a guy that hovered his leg and never really put it down. This is a new move for him. Take me to the sound 2019, Lucas, after this, where he talks about his old approach compared to what he's doing now. I almost feel like you toe tap, but you never set your foot down.
Yeah, that's I think in high school I had a bigger leg kick, and I had some timing issues with that, trouble being on time with the heater. So this move right here is something that was pretty natural for me. So I just it's kind of like a toe tap, but I never really do hit the ground.
Hit the ground.
It's kind of, I call it a hover. So
you come up with this, run this.
Yeah, like I said, I kind of just start open, and when I step in, that's the natural move of my leg. So I feel like I can put it down anytime I want, or I can ride it out if I need to on a breaking ball.
All right, so pause this real quick. So what's he saying right there? I was a guy that didn't know how to load until I went to Texas and worked with Rudy Jaramillo, and he talked about getting a weight to the inside of the back knee, right? How do you do that? I was always a static hitter that went forward. I was susceptible to getting beat in and was never in my most powerful position. So you see all these guys do leg kicks, all different moves to try and create this most powerful position to deliver a blow to a baseball. And Trevor Story always used to start wide open and kind of do this hover, feel it into his backside, his back hip, hover, and he said he could put it down, and that was his timing. Well, I've started to notice, and if you've seen in his minor league rehab, he's gone to a full toe tap, something that he's adjusted on the fly at the end of last year. And I just want to take you back to 2022, because when this guy's right, there was a moment, run this, in May, Seattle came into Fenway, and he went bonkers. This is a guy with Rafael Devers that can put this team on his back. They're only 5 games out in a wild card. There's 50 games left. I know the expectations are he's not going to carry this team offensively soon as he comes back from a minor league rehab, but he can do it. We've seen it done. And you go back, he hit 16 homers. Run that back last year. He hit 16 homers last year. Pause. You see the tap? September 4th, 15 of his homers were with that hover. And then all of a sudden, I'm digging in the archives, and he goes to a toe tap, full blown. Constant adjustments for rhythm and timing to get you in a most powerful position to deliver a blow to the baseball consistently. They constantly, watch this, May 22nd, 2022. That foot never hits the ground. Kind of just riding it. That back hip's coiled. Boom, destroyed. Let's make a subtle adjustment. For whatever reason, it's not working. Setting that foot down and going to the baseball. And a perfect bat flip, by the way. I'm excited to see him come back. Ranks among middle infielders from 2018 to 2022. Minimum 40% of games at shortstop and second base. Look at him. Top 5 in every category. This is what he does. So you add him to the mix. You add Chris Sale on Friday. You're going to get Tanner Houck back.
Yeah.
Alex Cora is kind of like challenged that clubhouse a little bit with the Verdugo scene. Maybe the Red Sox can get on a run here, Robert.
No, that's really good. I can't wait to see him either. As you said, he is an impact player.
Absolutely.
And the Red Sox could certainly use that.